What's up guys, it's Nex here from Game of Theories. I've had quite a few message requests to do a video covering the recent leak of the title for episode 4, so this is just going to be a brief one to discuss what it could mean and some of the twists and turns that might happen in episodes 3 and 4. I will have another video out for you guys later on, and there's also a scheduled upload for every single day between now and Sunday's episode. Careful for spoilers beyond this point. Okay, let's go straight to the juice. So HBO Asia made a bit of a cock-up a few days ago when they were updating their Game of Thrones schedule, as they accidentally revealed the title when listing episode 4, which is called The Spoils of War. Sadly, there was no synopsis to go with it, but I still think it gives away a couple of major things if we apply a little bit of logic. Let's start with Daenerys' plans. Initially, the Greyjoys were supposed to take Ellaria back to Dorne so they could load up on the Dornish troops, before then heading back to the capital to lay siege on King's Landing alongside the Tyrell army. Meanwhile, Grey Worm and the Unsullied will attack Castle Rock. Since they got bent over by Euron, we know that Dany will have to change things up, as the Tyrells cannot siege King's Landing alone. Her only options now is either bring the Dothraki into play, which would contradict their whole only using Westerosi to take the capital, or put the Tyrell army on hold for the time being. The Unsullied, however, are definitely going ahead with their plans to take Castle Rock in episode 3. So, on first impressions, it would seem like the spoils of war is the aftermath of this particular battle, but I think it's intentionally misleading. By Tywin Lannister's own admission, the gold mines haven't produced anything in years. Combine that with the fact that both Cersei and Jaime have had no intentions of returning to Castle Rock for decades, and the fact that she believes her and Jaime are the only Lannisters that matter anymore, and with their interest in securing the resources of the Reach, you have to start asking, will they really sink troops and resources into an economically and geographically weak city? At least for them anyway. I also don't think that they would risk having the full Lannister army so far from the capital, as it would make them extremely vulnerable. The other possibility of what Spoils of War is referring to could be related back to my earlier point about Jaime and Cersei seeing the value in Highgarden, and like I've said before, the smartest move that they could make in their situation would be to give up Castle Rock and take the Reach. You'd still man the castles at Castle Rock because you could inflict a lot of casualties with a small number of soldiers holding it, but we know that Dany isn't there to kill its civilians. If we did get the sacking of Castle Rock and Highgarden in the same episode, then it could set up episode 4 quite perfectly, especially as both monarchs would be holding court to reflect what they've gained, what they've lost, so they can plan their next moves, or in other words, the spoils of war. If things play out like this, then you can't really deny that Cersei is starting to win this war. Everyone thought that Dany was just going to steamroll over Cersei, but like I pointed out in my video about ways Cersei can beat Daenerys, it isn't going to be that simple, and if anything, I can see Dany losing, or them coming to a stalemate at the very least. But what do you guys think? Will it play out the way that I've just gone through it? Do you think Dany is going to start whooping some ass? Or will Cersei keep picking up victories, driving Dany closer to becoming the Mad Queen? It won't be long until the next video is finished, so until then, take care people, 7 blessings to you all, and I'll see you guys tonight.